Hello Mayhem makers, I am Mindy with Quilting Mayhem. We're back to another Mindy's Monday Mayhem Tips. Today I want to talk to you about machine embroidery. We've been doing a lot of events and promotions to teach you all the fun things that you can do with a machine that has the capability to use an embroidery module, because there's so much you can do. And so this week we're going to focus kind of on our Kimberbell events and just the basic info of what is machine embroidery if you don't already have it. Some of you do and may love it, and it just may be your jam, and that's awesome. And I hope you know we'll just keep supporting you guys. More new stuff comes all the time. Behind me here is the Bernina Special Edition. This is the Crystal Edition. This is the 790 version. We also have the 880 version. I will show you. I love this machine. And let's see, we'll get you a closer look. We're getting all decked out for the holidays. But look at all this. It's Swarovski crystal. Oh, it's trying to track me. So all this bling Swarovski crystal is on the faceplate of this machine. This one does come already with machine embroidery module, plus all the luggage to take it to and from the classes and events that we have, and along with extra crystals, all kinds of different feet, machine embroidery feet, hoops, all that kind of stuff. The great thing about machine embroidery is it gives you all that precision without you having to do it yourself. So if you're trying to do like applique and some of that kind of stuff, you get great designs without having to manually do it all yourself. And that's one of the things I absolutely love, is it just makes it easy, especially Kimberbell. Kimberbell has some great, cute designs. So I'm going to show you. This is from Pumpkin Spice. This event is this Friday. Time flies. Oh my gosh. And you get to do fun little things like this. So the embroidery machine will do all of this applique. So this is even a glitter vinyl that it does for you, and you're not sitting there tracing it out and cutting it with your scissors. Well, there's a little cutting with scissors, but you're not tracing because the machine's going to stitch it all out, and you just cut out around what you don't need. So the machine's doing a lot of the work for you, and that's what I love. Let the machine do the work. I don't want to do all that work. I'm going to let my machine do it. So if you're curious about machine embroidery and don't have a machine that has an embroidery module, or maybe it's compatible but you don't have the module, or maybe you haven't taken the module out of the box, that happens too. Join one of our events, whether it is just embroidery mastery or an actual like Kimberbell event. We have 3 more coming. So, and yes, Lisa, there is room in Pumpkin Spice. So Deanna and I are doing the ones in store. If you're not local and you want to do our Kimberbell events, we do also have the virtual options, and those are the ones, they're still taught by Lori, our kind of Kimberbell expert, and she does those virtually through Facebook for you guys. So you can do the virtual ones too. She has a virtual Winter Wonderland coming up, and we have in-store Winter Wonderland. So we're giving you 2 options. Either have you want to come back and play with your quilty friends and do all the fun things in the store. If you're not as concerned potentially about exposure, those kinds of things, we are still mask required. That is still part of the mandate, but just get to be in class and have fun. Or if you're long distance, or maybe you still have concerns and you just want to sew from home, we have the virtual events. So nice thing is each event comes fully kitted. So it has the instructions, a special Kimberbell button, all the little embellishments, everything's in here. CD, all the fabric, everything. And then we provide stabilizer and thread for you guys, which is not guaranteed. If you do an event with somebody else, most other places don't actually give you the stabilizer and the thread, so you're still responsible to do that yourself. But if you're doing it with us, we give you everything, because we don't want you to have to worry about buying all these different stabilizers and trying to figure out your threads. We want to make it easy. So that's kind of a bonus of doing the events with us, is it's just ready to roll. If you're doing it in-house, you bring your machine and we just give you a kit, and we go through and we do step by step. There's PowerPoint presentations, and we just kind of hold your hand the whole way. so that you make sure by the time you're done, you should be pretty much done, unless we have any kind of oops. And we even have oops kits, so we got you covered. So Sugar Plum Jubilee is our actual, just a little 4-hour event. If you've never machine embroidered, we'll actually let you sit in front of a Bernina machine like this one, or similar, and get your hands on doing some machine embroidery, testing it out before you invest in a module and hoops and all those kinds of things. So great way if you've never done it. Sign up for Sugar Plum Jubilee. Deanne, our machine embroidery expert, will be teaching you guys all the step-by-step how-to, from the beginning of even how to hoop, how to get your stabilizer in there, all those kinds of things. It is a fabulous education event. And then if you jump into like pumpkin spice, same setup, you get fun kits. They have these exclusive Kimberbell bags. You have all the goodies, even the tape that you're going to need for the event. It comes with everything. So I love that you're completely set up. So pumpkin spice, yes, we have room. So feel free to sign up, Lisa. We'll be ready and waiting for you. And then Winter Wonderland is actually a bigger 2-day event, I do believe. And you spend 2 days just doing like 6 different projects. Huge event. And it comes in, I mean, they get massive, but still, everything's included. I love it. So you don't have to worry. You're not putting a whole bunch of investment in, you know, like 6 different rolls of stabilizer and all those extra things. We're providing it for you. And definitely if you're new in embroidery, this is a great way just to try things out. You're doing, you know, nice, easy, manageable projects. You're not getting all crazy and just trying to figure out stuff all on your own. We walk you through step by step how to work with vinyls and all different kinds of materials and different applications. And the nice thing is you end up with a design afterwards. You can go recreate these, turn them into gifts or home deck, or even put them on different things. You could take some of the designs, you go, oh, that nutcracker's super cute, but I don't want to make it as a garland. Maybe I want to put it on a child's apron, an adult's apron, t-shirts, you name it, pillowcases. You can take those designs and start applying them to other things. You can get super creative. So I love that it's not just kind of a one-trick pony type thing. Another thing with Kimberbell, we have Candy Cane Lane, and I'll take you over and we'll show you. So when you're doing machine embroidery, let's see if you follow. Ooh, look at me being lazy in my chair. You know, me and tech, we love finding new things to do. So we're gonna come over to this 880, maybe even. Let's see if I can flip my camera for you guys so you can see what we got. So not only, look at all this bling, this is awesome, and it comes with a tin of crystals and all these kinds of things, but this is what we've got actually in our hoop right now. This is one of Kimberbell's Candy Cane Lane. It will be a pillow in the end, and look at, if I can get close enough. So this is an option. You can actually computerize quilt in the hoop. So one of our employees, Miss Sharon, has actually pre-quilted this whole rectangle with a Kimberbell design. This is a Kimberbell design you can get on their website. Pre-quilted it, and then she's doing this embroidery over the top. And I'll get some of the other examples to show you. But in the end, it will be a pre-quilted pillow of this lovely holiday theme. And look at this. So this is its partner. It goes on the other side. If you can notice, we'll show this. Look at this fringe. This is all in the hoop. So it goes from this stitched down to being all texture fringe. Isn't that awesome? So machine embroidery teaches you all kinds of cool stuff. It's not just grandma's monogramming anymore. Look at this. And it's got all the shiny metallic in the candy cane. And each one of these pieces has been computerized quilted in the hoop. And I will be doing a demo on computerized quilting also in the hoop. Not today, but I will pick a week and also show how you can do that. So how you can machine quilt your quilts with your module. So you don't need to necessarily invest in a long arm machine. Maybe you just need one of these nice Berninas, the 790 or the 880 with the bigger throat, so you can get those quilts just all machine quilted. And you don't have to worry about your free motion, because if you listened to me last week, I may have expressed how much I really don't like free motion as much. Not as freeing. So, and then these crystal editions, what's also amazing, they come with luggage. That big silver box is all full of goodies that you get free with purchase, luggage, and then a Quilting Mayhem special. Let's see if I can do this. If you purchase from us, you get a Swarovski crystal bracelet. So that is a Quilting Mayhem special only, because we love bling. And so for any of you that want to maybe upgrade to a nice shiny machine, that is a Quilting Mayhem only option. And we're just excited. We got those bracelets in, and oh my goodness, we were all maybe contemplating upgrading our machines so that we all had shiny bling machines. But we want to give everybody out there their first chance. So if you want to come see these machines, they are on display up in our sales floor, and you can come touch and play and see how easy it is. Everything is operated on the touch screen. So, you know, embroidering really isn't as cumbersome as it used to be. If you've got an older embroidery machine and maybe it still has to be connected to your laptop or a computer with a cord, and it takes forever to boot up and all those kinds of things, now might be the time to upgrade. I mean, who doesn't want something that's going to be a lot easier to work with, a lot easier to get those embroidery projects done? These machines, you actually can just use a USB stick, and really soon we'll get actually the Wi-Fi connectors. So you can actually pre-order a Wi-Fi connector, so that will even be plugged into your machine, and then you can actually then just send it straight from your computer to your machine, and you don't even have to use USB sticks anymore. We're definitely getting more techie, as I call it, a lot easier than how embroidery used to be. Oh my gosh, my old 440, that thing, it was a painful process, and I know some of you still have your older artistas, and it may take forever for it to boot and those kinds of things. You might want to, you know, treat yourself this holiday season and upgrade to a machine where it's super easy. Touch on that screen, it comes right up. You can save designs right there on the machine and not be waiting a century for it to be ready for you to stitch out. And definitely these modules, they stitch a whole heck of a lot faster. So those projects that may have taken hours and hours and hours definitely are a lot faster now with these newer machines. And yeah, Lisa, unfortunately, supposedly this month for those modules, but they had the same microchip issues as a lot of the car dealers out there. It was just in short supply. So unfortunately, those guys, we are still waiting for those chips to come in and them get assembled and all that kind of jazz. So I'm hoping soon, just like the software, we're hoping this month, crossing our fingers, because I know a lot of you really want to play with all the fun new things, like the new software for digitizing and all that, and the new Wi-Fi device, but I haven't seen an invoice yet, and as I tell people, until I see the invoice, I can't make any promises as to when those things are coming, unfortunately. So, you know, we keep nagging Bernina, just, you know, just like everybody else wanting to know, we keep asking them too. So both items, software and that Wi-Fi connector, we're still waiting for those guys. I was told this month, but here we are already, what, the 8th of the month? We're just still waiting. So we'll let you know as soon as they get it. Trust me, we'll call you, those of you that pre-ordered, as soon as it comes in. And of course, if you've just been kind of waiting for it to be in the store before you buy, you know us. It'll be on our social media. It'll be in our newsletter. Make sure you're checking out our newsletter. It'll be out there. We'll let you know as soon as they get here. But otherwise, you know, if you really want to come see what machine embroidery is all about, what all it can do, computerized quilting or embroidering all these different projects, tea towels and pillows and quilts and all the things you can do in the hoop on your machine. Zipper pouches, it will make zipper pouches and you don't have to fight the zippers anymore. All that kind of stuff, all right there in the machine, in the hoop. Just so much easier than how it used to be. We have the events for you. Sign up for the Kimberbell events, or like I say, just come see us in the store, or come to our holiday open house next Wednesday the 17th from 4 to 7. We'll definitely have machines up and ready to touch and play, especially the long arms. We'll have demos on those, plus all our Beat the Mayhem specials, our pre-Black Friday specials. You'll get a sneak peek on all of those guys during the open house. So if anything, November 17th, I'll have some snacks and some wine. We'll hang out, have a good time, talk all things quilting and sewing. And Miss Diane, you and your holiday cards that you do in embroidery in your machine, you want some custom holiday cards? They are fabulous. I love seeing your show and tell. So definitely keep sharing what you're doing. If you haven't joined our Mayhem Maker community on Facebook, it is a private group that we have for all you Mayhem Makers to do your show and tell or ask for help, all those kinds of things. We're trying to build that community of people, of support, inspiration, all those kinds of things. So go over to Facebook, join our Mayhem Maker community, and join in all the fun of sharing and inspiration. Otherwise, if you have questions, you know how to find us. Come on by. We're here every day, or you can always message me or any of us at info@quiltingmayhem.com. And otherwise, have a fabulous Monday and just keep on stitching.